data set where they were talking about going through something like SPSS.
Yo, okay, sensitivity. 'Cause sensitivity is a good thing. Is a good thing to consider in programming and every coding language. Case sensitivity, it means that how we write a variable, access it like that, it without any additionals. Okay, let me share my screen such that you can see me, you can see my screen, and we are going to start now. Hey, let me share entire screen. Hey, yeah. I hope you can see my screen now. Right?
Yes, yes.
Everybody can see my screen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fine. Okay. Hey, Giramata, can you see my screen? Please talk to us. Giramata, how are you? Giramata refused to talk to us, so no problem. Let us keep moving. Where have I kept my file? Let me see.
Hello.
Yes, how are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Can you see my screen?
Wapi? Nikubona utu screen twinshi.
Yes, congratulations. That is my screen. I'm going to change it.
Okay.
Fine. Oh, I have kept my file away. Fine, okay. Then other programming. You are going to learn so much, and you're going to learn more in just a few minutes. That way, you have 1 hour and something else, but you're going to rush and learn everything in that time we have. So, you have to ask questions where you are not understanding. Let me take everything off. Okay. I'm going to start a new file. So, I'll script this one. Okay. So we get in data analysis on Saturday and data cleaning. On Sunday, we get in inferential statistics and another data cleaning and the things data cleaning, like dealing with outliers, like replacing some values, dealing with inconsistencies. Okay. And you are going to do something like a mapping. We are going to learn more about mapping today. So we're going to clean the data set that we have and um make something like analysis and do on the part of inferential statistics. So I think this will be enough. So, but I can wait for somebody to send me a script for Saturday and Sunday, to send me his script, someone who don't have more errors, such that I can get guidance on it. I'm waiting for the script in box to get a guidance from. Okay. Let me change my working directory. Set working directory as this one, but remember to do this, and this. Okay. Yeah, my working directory set successfully. So I'm going to load a data set. This means this data. My data set name is going to be called the data. Yes, data is equal to, hey, sorry. Because we have a SAV file, we have a file with extension of SAV. It is opened, it is coded in SPSS. I hope there is a people who know SPSS, statistical package of social sciences. Yeah, this is the file that we have. It is encoded, or it is collected from SPSS. So we have extension of save, and there is a package that is carried heavily that we need to install and load first, such that we can read this type of file. So we have to install our packages, have Haven, like this one. Then install Haven. Waiting for Haven to be installed. Yes, installed successfully. So let us call it library Haven. So we're going to access a function which is in this package of Haven, which is currently ready save. So our data set will be equal to read a save. Yes, read the save. Then the data set that we have is this data set underscore DTA. So I think this will work. It works. Then when you view data, you get our data set that we have. Age is a numerical value. Marital status, they are recorded. You see that marital status is 1 and 0. But can you explain what is 1 and what is 0? You can't. 0 is we are going to map 0 to something and 1 to another thing, such that we can get meaningful data from these numbers. So you can have like income category in thousands. We can't know what is 3, we can't know what is 4, we can't know what is 2, and even 1. So we have also like education, level of education. We can't know what is 1, what is 2, what is 3, and what is 4. Everything is coded in the form of numbers. But if you have SPSS, it can help you to decode them. Of course, they have their internal dictionary, but we also need to decode them using ALA, or if you have SPSS, it can help. Let me show you how SPSS can decode it, but it's not going to take our time because it is not a time to run SPSS. It is ALA programming, right? Then let us see like head of our data set. Okay, yeah, this is the head. Okay, you can see in SPSS, this is the screen of SPSS. So let us take like Marito here, and see the values in values. You can see value 0 is unmarried and 1 is married. So we can read and decode our data using these labels that we have in SPSS, but R, this form of SAV, have also the feature that allows R to access these labels. So this is the head of our data set, but the head is no more important because we are dealing with data which are more categorical. So observations are clear. The first 6 observations, you can even see the last 6 observations by using the tail and then the data. Yeah, this is the last 6 observations. You can see that at least all observations are recorded alike. So let us have like a structure of our data set. Hey, they are really not clean. Can you see marital status? It is double, it is from 01, 01, 01, 01 until the labels, they are not animation. So yeah, labels are mentioned, but we have unmarried and married as labels. So when we got or no, income category, we have labels which is under $25, $25 to $49, $50 to $74, and $75+. So this is the category that we have, but we are not going to rely on that one because we can we are not going to have it more time because we can view structure for each time we want to access the category. So what about the summary? But we are not going to have a summary because when you return the summary at this time, it means that we are going to return if we return the summary, they are going to give us marital status in numbers, but it is not really numbers. It is another thing. Suppose when you when you choose the class of data, then marital status, it is heavily labyrinth or vectors, vector, and double. It is heavily labyrinth. Do you see that this data type is not valid to be decoded? So we need first to return them into characters. In heavenly dataset, there is a feature that allows you to see the labels that are in each column. Suppose when you write the data, then marital, when you write it, they give you see this on this last value, there is a value and label. When value is 0, the label is unmarried. When value is 1, the label is married. Can you see this one? Yes, this one is the labels that you are going to replace. You are going to replace wherever there is 1, there is 0, 0 is going to be replaced by unmarried, and the 1 is going to be replaced by married. So this will be good. We have the 3-way to do that. At the end, 4-way, I know 4 ways to do that, but we are going to look at the 3 because the 3 and the 4, the 3rd and the 4th are going to be similar. They are like the same. Okay. So the first of all, we are going to use a function which is carried G sub like this one.
G sub.
Yes, G sub. Can you see my screen, or there are somehow small?
Yes, ma'am.
So let me increase the size.
G sub.
Yes, G sub. If you have a way to write, please don't hesitate to do so. Write it because it is very important. You will need it, whatever.
So G sub is used for?
It's used for the replacement of values of patterns. Another thing you're going to do is to because so
Replacement values.
this marital status with okay. So we are going to make this marital status a characters. Okay, this on marital status, we use the function as in the bracket to change the data type of column or variable. We use function as dot data type. As dot data type. Yes, this one. Okay. We put as dot data type to change the data type of the variable. So we are going to take this marital status is equal to as dot character, because we need it to be characters. Then this our variable marital. If we do this, it means that our marital status column have changed into characters. Then you are going to do gsub. Before, this marital status was the 1 and 0, 0 and 1. That you have the meaning that 0 is unmarried and 1 is married. So we're going to change such that 0 is going to become unmarried, is going to be replaced by unmarried, and 1 is going to be replaced by married. We are having two values only two. So we're going to do then this data dot marital is equal to gsub. Gsub, the pattern is 0 that you are going to replace by unmarried in our data in marital status. You can see that this function gsub has the three arguments. We have a pattern, we have a displacement, and we have a data. So let me put it in a comment. We have a gsub, pattern, replacement, and the data. Pattern, replacement, and the data. These are the two things, the three things that we have in our function gsub. That means that it is going to take a 0 and replace it with unmarried in marital status column. Then the second, we have data again marital status. It means that in the marital status, we are remaining with unmarried and 1 is because we are not yet replaced 1 by married. So we are going to replace it too. This marital is gsub. gsub, the pattern is 1. Replacement is married in replaced in marital, this one. So before we have a marital status which looks like this 1 and 0, but after learning these two lines of code, you can see the marital status.
Excuse me, the screen has dropped out. Can you
Sorry for this distracting. Okay, then after replacing using gsub, you can see that in our marital status we have a married and unmarried. You see, this function gsub works well and is very simple to use. So this is the data we have before with 0 and 1 is, and this is the data we have after with married and unmarried.
The screen is not visible. You are not sharing.
You are not hearing me?
No, the screen. I'm saying you should reshare your screen. We are not seeing.
Is it common problem or it is only for Jean Paul?
On my side, I don't see it.
Okay.
I'm seeing it.
So maybe it is
okay. Let me try to fix on my end.
We are also seeing it, sir.
Okay, fine. So Jean Paul, fix your connection because maybe it's because the connection issues. So,
Sure.
but you can see this is the good way to replace the values using R programming. You make this function gsub is very important. You can use it. This is the first way that you can use to replace the values in R programming. Then the second way, we are in data cleaning part.
Excuse
So,
me.
yes.
Is there another context or another scenario?
Yes.
It can replace values other than those that were rebels for SPSS. There is another scenario that we can have where we want to replace values by naming.
By naming, yes, it
Yeah.
can work. It can work. You can even, okay, this function gsub, suppose you have a column that because in other programming we can't know what is dollar is. When we make a sum with the sign of dollars, it become an issue. Then suppose you got the problem of having in a column that contain money or contain like a salary. On each value you have a dollar behind the value. You can replace or remove that sign dollar on that column, on each value of that column using this function gsub. Only remove the sign dollar and replace with empty. Then you remain with the only numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, this gsub is very important. You can replace even a text which is inside the word. You can replace a letter inside the word and make it another one using gsub. This is why this is very important. I can't end this session without talking about it. Okay. Is there any problem? Okay, you can keep moving. So the marital status is already cleaned. Let us see on data. I'm going to show, because we have the big things to deal with, I'm going to show you the 3 ways or the 4 ways to replace these values. Then say we are going to use the script that I have prepared. Yes, such that we can launch, because there are a really big number of values which are not cleaned. So we need to clean it as fast as possible. So let us see another one like income category. You see income category, we have 4 categories. 1 will be replaced by. So you see the number that we have a number in income categories. We have a 3, we have a 4, we have a 2 and 1, but we can't know what are these values. So that is why we need to replace them. 1, replace it with under $25. 2, replace it with $25 to $49. 3, replace it with $50 to $74, and 4, replace it with $75 plus dollars. So we are going to use the gsub again, such that you can be familiar with the things. So you can count income category is equal to. We are going first of all to make these values to be characters or string, because we cannot do it while it has the type of heavenly vectors. These are the heavenly vectors we're dealing with. They are not the characters, like how you are seeing it. Okay, then this will be equal to as dot character. Sorry, character. Then this income category. Sorry. So we have converted our income category into characters. So we're going to use the gsub, then data and income category. Income category is equal to gsub. We're going to replace 1 by under $25. Under $25. Under $25 in data and income category. Income cat, like this one. let us copy this line such that we can lash as fast as possible. So then this one, we are going to replace it by 25 to $47. Okay. Then we are going to replace the 3 by another value, which is $50 to $74. Then another one, income category, replace this with GSAB, replace 4 by $75 plus. So we need to, this is the string. That is why we need to select this one and do, okay, this is the string and that other income category, like this. So you can see when we run this code, we are no longer going to have the values 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are going to have under $25, $25 to $49, 50 to $74, and $75 plus dollars instead of having these numbers. So we are decoding, we are mapping the value to the variables. Okay, so when we select this block of codes and run them, okay, they are run. When we find or when we look at income category column, you can see the values have changed. This is very good. Can you see this one? It is amazing. This function GSAB, it is really good to use when you are in data cleaning. Okay, this is the first function that you can use. Then the second function is carried grep. Grep is a function used to detect a pattern in a given column. Okay.
Great.
It is used to detect a pattern. I'm going to give you all the 3 alternatives such that you can choose what is simple to you, because I can't know what is simple to you. Maybe you are going to use the mutate that we have been using in the session in the class, but these functions are really easy to use and they are simple to write. Just not like using deep rewire and mutate, then replace this one, case when and what. So they are really good when you know it, but this function can also save you. Replace pattern, a detect pattern in a given variable. So, it is variable, sorry. Okay. This function is carried grep. So we are going to deal with another column, income category. So this is the carry price categories. This is carry price categories. Yeah, you can see that we have the one is we are going to replace the one with the, you can see we have only 1, 2, and 3, but 1, 2, and 3 are meaningless because it is just a number. We don't know what the number of their values are recorded. So we need to decode them and replace the 1 with economy, replace the 2 with the standard, and replace the 3 with luxury. Please follow. After using the 3 functions or 3 methods, everyone is going to tell me what is easy to him or her. Yeah, I'm not doing that such that it can be left here. No, you have to keep it and use it. In assignment, you have to use these formulas. So, okay. Suppose we use the function. Sorry, let's use function grep. Okay. A pattern that we want to detect is 1. we want to detect it from this car category. This car category, there is something which is important and which makes me like and take my favorite as this function grep is because when you have a text, you want to replace it or you want to detect it. It do not depend on case sensitive. However, you can write, you can format case by using this function of ignore case. Ignore case when it is true, it don't matter each case you want. It detects everything that contain word in capitals or word in small letters. So that is why this function grep is very good. It's calling me. Sorry. So what we are going to do, okay, ignore case is equal to true. Fine. When we run this code, you see, it brings the logical values true or false, true or false, true or and false. It means that it detects everywhere one is and return the true. Yes. So then we are going to select these values. We are going to use subsetting. So it is data then carry, sorry. Then carry category, this one, and the subset. You see, sorry, it return only one. It means that this one we have accessed these ones. So we are going to replace it. What are we going to replace it with? We are going to replace it with this economy. So we can make equality. This is equal to then economy. So one is going to be replaced by economy. Sorry. Oh, we haven't yet changed the type. This is equal to as that character, then data, then a carry category. Okay. Okay, when we run this, it works. Let us check carry categories and see. You see, the one is replaced by category. We are remaining with 2 and 3 only. One is replaced by economy. You can see this function grep can work it too. It works as default. It depends on the way how you are using it. Okay. So let us replace our value. We have economy, we have luxury, and you have a standard. So we're going to copy this one such that you cannot be overlapping. You can have overlapping. Okay, this is the 2, and this is okay. It is replaced by luxury in standard. Then another one is going to be replaced. 3 is going to be replaced by luxury like this. So when you run the standard and luxury, when you check again carry category, we come up with their values are already replaced. They are no longer 1, 2, and 3. You can see it is very important. So by here we get the 2 ways of replacing a pattern or a values or mapping. I hope everyone can repeat or can have some something on using the function of a grep and the one of gsub. Okay. So we are going to deal with the third method. And when the third method ends, we are going to use the data that you have prepared. All others will remain. It is your assignment. Don't worry, you will still have your assignment. Yes. Which question is that?
I have
Yes.
comment on the. I have some comment on the gsub
Yes.
regarding the compatibility of existing data. They are saying that the assigned data gsub they show the code and they show the comment that must be compatible with existing data.
Compatible with existing data.
Yeah,
How?
like they are saying that the assigned data must be compatible with the existing data.
Yes, of course.
Then they say that the existing data has 522 rows and the assigned data has 6,400 rows.
Okay, maybe you are are you sure that you have put you are modifying the variable, or you are modifying the variable using
the
another
error.
variable? Sorry?
I was confusing about the naming of the data use. I found the error. Thank you.
Okay, that is, you will have a pattern and you have a replacement, and in the data that you are in a variable that you are going to replace the value in. So that is it. This is how the GSAB is used. I think this thing is really interesting. So let us check the three ways that we have been using in our sessions when it has been used by the trainer. It is the third way. You see how greply can work, GSAB can work, and the third way that have been used by the trainer. This is the third way. We are going first of all to call our package of dplyr. Okay, Discord. So what is the variable that we are going to modify? Let us take education, like education. Yeah, you can see education here from 1 to 5. The 1 is going to be replaced that they did not complete high school. The 2 is going to be replaced by high school degree. 3 is going to be replaced by some college. 4 is going to be replaced by college degree, and 5 is going to be replaced by undergraduate degree. So these are the 5 values that we are going to replace from our variable and give them another value. It's like a mapping. So we are going to have an example here. Okay, we are going first of all to make them characters because they are not characters. So this value is equal to as.character, then data, ed. So this code change the data type of education level into character. Then what we're going to do, it is data, then Ctrl+Shift+M to insert the pipe, then mutate. The new column will be education. This is ed. This will be equal to. So this mutate, I don't want it. This case when. So case when. Case when. Okay, case when. When education is equal to 1, assign it to, oh, what's this? So I need to undo, yes. When education is 1, it means that you're going to take a 1 and assign it to the did not complete high schools. Did not complete high school. Then this is going to be this. Okay, this is the first. So we are going to replace it to if education is equal to 2. Now it means that, what does it mean? It means that this person has high school degree. Is it high school degree or high school diploma? It is diploma, not degree. Then if education is equal to 3, they are going to mean that it is some college. Some college? Yeah, some college. Some college. Then if 8 is equal to 4, it is a college degree. It is going to map it to college degree. Then if 8 is equal to 5, it it is going to map it to postgraduate degree. Postgraduate degree. Postgraduate degree. And it is good, there's a values or this change is going to be applied only on education category column. This is why you are going to write it through will be only on education category. So this code will run. So let us change the data type first. This code will run, sure, it will run. Oh, we can see it because we have more values, okay? But when we change it, we change the data. Please, there is something I want to give you as a hint. Before you assign your data set to some changes, make sure that the changes are correct. That is why I come before I assign my data set on these changes of education. I run them before to see if it works and return all the data set. Because sometimes you can assign your original data set on these values and you clean your data set. That issue I have experiencing it since we start. Yeah, I have seen it since we start because some people assign their data set to some values that clean it. When he find the data set, it become null. So you have to run your code first and see if it works. Then if it works, you are free to go and change all the data set. So that's why I'm assigning my data here after I know that these changes I make is working. When I do it, it works. So when I return education, data in education, sorry, I have to put it in, yes, this one. So you see that they are not completed high school, some corrects high school degree instead of these values 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 1. So we are done by the first step of data cleaning. How was it? Please tell me. Which one is your favorite? What you are going to use to clean your data or to replace your values in mapping? Guys, which one is good?
On my end, the last one is simple.
The last one is simple. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
but there is some things that it cannot do. To detect
but,
the pattern.
But I think the first one can be quick.
It is quick, sure.
Yeah.
Where is?
Sure. Sorry?
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I get it. I got it.
I think you can use one or another depending on the scenario.
Depending on the scenario. Okay, it's good too.
For me, I prefer to know all those things.
All those things, sure.
Yeah, sure. Because I have the brain to accommodate them.
Yes, that is. And I'm going to share them when we finish the session.
Sure.
Yes.
Can you please come back the code?
Come back on the code, fine. Okay.
The final code, the final one.
Yes, this is the code. Yes. Thank you. So we are starting with these things of mapping because some people have inboxed me and tell me that these things is really, we are not getting the values, we are getting 1, 0, 2, and the numbers you are not getting if the people have completed the dot and dot and dot. So that is why I first of all mentioned this part of cleaning like this. Okay, so we are going to select in our data set, we are going to select where we the values or the variable that we are going to use to do another further analysis. So because we cannot clean all the variables, if you want to clean all the variables, please, when I finish the session, if you want the codes, I have written the codes of cleaning all the variables. Yeah, if you want these codes, please, when you finish the session, inbox me. I can give them to you. Okay. Then what is next? The next is we are going to select the data set to be used. Used data. Then it's equal to. subset. We have this so maybe you are seeing something on the first time, because yeah, I know more things such that I can use whatever you want, but please be familiar with coding. You can know something new. This subset, I think it's the first time. It's the first time you get it. So this subset, you are going to subset the data, then select is equal to, then you are going to select the variables you are going to use. This thing is in your eyes, but please believe me, this is the good thing in selecting without using deep LYER package. Yeah, we can write the data, then pipe, then select it, then we select the columns, but you also need to use this. You need to know these things and to be familiar with them. Okay. What are the variables that are going to be using? So we have this one. Yeah, age can be used. What else? We can use the marital status. Yes, you have cleaned it. What else? We can use also income. Yes, income. Yeah, income can be used. Okay. Yeah, we're going to use, we are going to have a small data set. Income can be used. Okay. Then you are going to use. Yes, income category can be used. Yes, we have decoded it. Okay. We are also going to use, and something to make you remember, please, when you are writing the codes and you face the error, please don't rush and put it in ChatGPT to tell you what is the error, because ChatGPT doesn't code. It generates. So to generate is not a good thing. You have to face your errors as the one who made them. Then we have category, okay? Yes, and we are also going to need what? Can you see how I'm getting the variable name? I'm first writing the data set and use the dollar to access it. Then after I delete the dollar and data set to avoid the writing mistake or to be caught by case sensitivity. This thing is good. I can encourage you to use it. This is the good way of returning. Sorry, you cannot see. Oh, do we have agenda here? Can we have agenda? Yeah. Okay, it does. But agenda is not here decoded, so we're going to decode it by ourselves. We haven't made them, we haven't put them in. Okay, sorry. So, but this will work. It works. And if it doesn't work, you have to know it. Sorry. Yes. Category.
Question: how do you select the variable name? Then you quote it in a single step. How do you do that?
In this way?
Yes.
Okay. It is just to subset. We are going to subset the data and select the sum of variables. It is not your data. It is a subset.
Yeah, I understand. But now I see you are selecting the variable name, then you double quote it in a, maybe which shortcut are you using?
It is just to select it and shift it, then put the comma there.
Oh, shift and the comma.
And put the quotation is. Yeah, it's the quotation is.
Oh, shift and the, okay.
Yes. So why isn't it working? The multiple of mode function was not found. What is an issue here? Gender, carcat, the multiple. What is the multiple? The multiple of mode function is not. Let me see. There is
that C is capital or is a small letter?
Marco.
That's C. The C, that's, yeah.
Oh,
Normally, I used to see is a small letter. But
it is a small letter, so thank you so much, please. Yeah. God damn it. I don't know why I put capital letter, but please forgive me. It is small letter. Thank you so much. Okay, then we selected the data that you are going to use. If you view,
Sorry, Barsha.
yes,
I just need to check how do we make this edge or the call the header of the data we have. As my colleague asked me.
this way of calling the heads of data that you have. It is just to write the name of data set and access using access or DORA to access the variable or the columns. If you want to select income, then do it. But in R, when you select a text and shift then quotation is, it quotes all the text. This is the shortcut. And if you wanted to make something a comment, you do Control Shift C. It automatically made the comment. And even it is the block of codes. Like if we want to make all the codes that we have written a comment, you can do Control H to select all, then Control Shift C. You see, all of them are a comment now. We have done nothing. So when you do Control Z, it will be undone. This is also a tips to use. So we are going to view. To view, use it. Yes.
What is the shortcut for making the thing into quotation?
Making
into quotation. You know, you use something.
You select the text and shift and put the quotation in. And the shift and the quotation is like how you normally put quotation in a text. You select the text and you put a quotation there.
All right. Okay.
Fine. So this is the data that you are going to use. This is what we have. We have marital status, we have age, we have income. We have income category, we have a carry category and the gender. But the gender, we have 1 and 2. We need to replace the gender also. So what is that? We are going to use the last, this one. These things of mutation, be familiar with. Or we can use the GSAB or we can use a grep. But make sure that you, let us see, use data, then gender. Let's see what's in gender. 1 is male and 2 is female. The first thing to do is to make this one character instead of staying as a heavenly data type. So this is as dot character. Then use data and then gender. So this will change the data type from the data type it was in. To check the data type, you just put class, then a variable. You see it is having red, vectors and character. But we want it only to change it as character. So when we run this code and go to check a class again, we can see it is only character. This is what we want. But we are not yet there. We are not done. So we need to change these values. This is use data. To change 1 into male and 2 into female. Use data. Then Control Shift M to insert the pipe. Then we mutate. Gender is equal to case when, okay. When gender is equal to 1. Sorry, this one is in quotations. then you make it a male. But why one is male, not a female? So this is the issue with the dataset managers. So gender, if gender, so this is, I hope gender is equal to 2. Then you make it female. Then do it only on gender. This is why you assign it to. Do it only on gender column. You don't change another thing. So this will work. Automatically it works. You see, in gender we have a male and a female instead of having 0 and 1. Sorry, 1 and 2, as we had before. So then, because it works, we are going to assign our original data set on it. So this is use data. Use data will be equal to this one. So we changed everything then. You can choose your own way to map these values. Okay. Is there any issue? Okay, there is no issue. Okay. Then what you are going to change in our new data set. We have a data set which contain almost everything. Okay. We have data set with 6 variables. So no need to calculate to count like me, because I don't know it. I'm counting column by column. But you as masters, as the people who have mastered R, yes, you can write. You can write the cut, the number of rows is, then any rows, okay, of our used data. You see, the number of rows is 60,400. This is the number of observations we have in our data set. So this is the first question in assignment. So I hope we are going to do all assignment, but this is a tip. Yeah, sorry, I'm moving from where I have been, so we are going to continue in 3 minutes. I'm sorry, more people come where I was, so we.
You are in a public place? Really training.
Okay, I'm there now. I'm back. So you can see that this function cut, it is current catenate and print. It catenate, it take a text and the values. You see that the number of row times the number of, or the number of people of observations. Number of observations in, then any rows use data. We count the number of rows. So if we do this, we see the number of observations is 6,400. So this is the collection of the first question in assignment, but if you want, you can do it another way. So, okay, we need the summary of data that we have, and we need to check if there is a null value for advanced screening. So, I have to check the summary. What is the summary? Summary of use data. Summary of use data. Can you see the summary of each column? The age, the minimum age is 18, and the maximum age is 77. The third criteria is 51. Then continue. On the categorical variables, they give us on ref and the class or the data type. But like on income, in income, we are going to go in further cleaning because you see the difference between the minimum and the difference between the maximum. It is really big. So maybe there is outlier there, but you are going to handle them. You are going to learn how to handle outlier in a good way. You are going to see how things are being done. Okay. Then we are going to calculate or to find the null values in each column using the function called sums. Of is, you know that when we write this is.nh, then we put the variable like data, use data, then we specify the column like age. We see the sequence of logical values, true or false, but we know that false represents 0 and true represents 1. That is why you can calculate the sum of these values. Then when we do sum, you see there is no null value in age. So, but we want to do them at the same time. So that is why we use this function called sums, then is.nh in our use data. Yeah, again, we don't have any null value. Why not? We must have a null value, but we didn't. So, okay. We will create our null values and see how they are represented. But we are going to create them based on handling outliers. Please follow this because it is really important. What is an outlier? An outlier is a value which is extra large when we are in numerical data. It is extra large. It don't match with another values. Like when you are analyzing data regarding on the age of people, and you find someone who has a 500, who is 500 years old. Can you believe that person exists? No. This is an outlier. You have to handle him or her. Okay? So we are going to look in income and see if we have outlier. Yes, we do replacement of text. Then we are going to go next to outlier. Then next.
Hello?
I think someone raised the problem, or we can continue. Okay, continue. Okay, let's continue. Okay, we're going to check if we have an outlier in our income. We check it using box plot. Then we are going to do box plot. Box plot. Use the data. Yes, we have used data. Then income. Yeah, we already have an outlier. Can you see? Let me make it a bit longer. You can see it's full of outliers. Outliers from here up to here and here. So the first I'm going to detail the steps of determining and cleaning outliers. Please make sure that you understand this. We are going finally to find no outlier in this income. We are going to clean them based on interquartile range method. Interquartile range method of cleaning outliers. Okay, interquartile range. Depending on data we have, okay, or each data, numerical data, to calculate a quantile of any quantile. Interquartile range is the range between the first quartile and the third quartile. It means that it is the difference of the third and the first quartile. It is the quartile 3 minus the quartile 1. I think everyone can understand this. Then, how to calculate a quartile, and what is the quartile 1 and what is the quartile 3. The quartile 1 is 25%. The one who is on 25th position of our data, we first arrange our data in ascending order from lowest to the from smallest to the largest. Okay, then we calculate by numbering who is 25th, who is the median, or in its second quartile, and who is on the third quartile, who is the maximum, and who is the minimum. Okay, so we use the function quantile. Okay, then we specify value, okay, variable. Then we specify the probability. Probability, when we say 25%, it means that it is 25 over 100. So the probability is 0.25. When we say it is 75%, it means that it is 75 over 100. It means that it is 0.25. Sorry, 75, sorry. So let us make this comment by using Ctrl+Shift+C. Please don't complicate things and find then the hashtag, the what, only Ctrl+Shift+C. Okay. Then quantile 1 is equal to quantile. Okay. Then use data, because we are handling outlier in income. Use data in column of income when the probability probs is equal to 0.25. This then quantile 3, in order to calculate interquartile range, quantile 3 is equal to quantile. So sorry, let me do this. Okay, then the probs is equal to 0.75. 75. Okay, those and this. So when we print or cut, so there's no need. I don't have to overload you. So interquartile range will be equal to quantile 3 minus quantile 1. Quantile 1. So this is interquartile range. Then we have the two types of outliers. The first type is what I have said of being used or doing analysis on age, and you find someone who is 500 years old. This is an outlier. But imagine you are doing analysis, working on analysis of that, and you find someone who is minus 40 years. So we take the lower limit. We are going to use a very important formula of calculating the lower limit, such that the person cannot hit be an outlier. Lower limit is equal to is equal to character 1, then minus 1.5. It depends on the breaks you have or the arrangement of data, but we statisticians likely to use 1.5. Then times intercharacter range. Then upper limit is equal to character 3, then plus 1.5, then times intercharacter range. Like this one. So we now have lower limits and upper limits. Okay. We are going to calculate a dummy variable that will mark true if any value in income is an outlier, and mark false if any value in income is not an outlier. This will be data used. So this is data used. Use the data. Use the data. Then this column is to be called outlier. Outlier. Can we use a mutate, or we can test another method of adding a column to data? We can test this method because we are familiar on the things of mutate. So let us use this method. We can test the two ways because we all know about mutate. So we need also to test this. If it works well, you can rate and choose what is easy to you. So this will be if the first of all, the income, use the data, then income must be this greater than lower limit. Lower limit and or used data, use data must be less than upper limit. So income, so what is this? Income must be greater than upper limit. Then let us see if we can, okay, this one. So let us see use data if we have this column. Yeah, automatically. But why it returns true?
I have a question.
Oh, so,
I have a question. Is the use the data
yes,
income?
which question is that?
My question is the use data,
Sorry?
the first statement before all operator. Use data income is greater than lower limit, or is less than lower limit, as we are finding the outlier.
If this, yeah, okay, use data income because the lower limit is the limit where the number which is less than lower limit is negative outlier, and the number which is greater than upper limit, it is the positive outlier. So the error we made the first that makes them all to become true is that we have put this here greater than, so it is less than. So I'm going to run it from above such that we can update the value, and they are going to replace it, view by this. Sorry, this to make replace, or yes, we go to replace this. Okay, then run it. No, I don't want to install the package. Okay. Oh, these things of installing the package must be a comment. It is disturbing me too. Okay. When we check use the data again, you can see, oh, it's also this one. Let us view it. Yeah, they are all true. No, it can't be. They all can't be outliers. So let me check. I have done it. Okay. Is less than lower limit or is upper than lower limit? So what? Is it less than? Oh, we are checking an outlier and return it true if it is an outlier. Okay. So this will
Yeah,
be
that
less
was
than
my
lower
question.
limit. Yes, you have been correct. So this is less than lower limit because it is checking outlier. Me, I was like removing an outlier there. Sorry for that. This is less than. If it is less than, or if this is greater than, it will be an outlier. So let us wait and view again. Okay, can you see some values are not outlier, but we also have values which are outlier. Thank you for your concern. Okay. Yeah, this is a code that I have used before. I can share it to you. I have taken my time and created them such that you can be on the same mode. Yeah, I have been doing it on it, but I haven't completed. I do only data cleaning. I was on question one. Yeah, the data cleaning part was really bigger than the collection of assignment. That is why you have to be careful while cleaning. So this is the codes I used in cleaning. They are even not complicated. They are just small formulas and making in the mapping some of variables using gsub, grep or grep and grep are different, and they use this method of case when. So okay, let us keep on this track. Okay, then this is cartier. This is defining limits. And this is identifying outliers, the three parts. The third part, identifying outliers. Then detecting outliers. Detecting outliers. This Control Shift C to make it comment. Okay. How to detect outliers? We are going to select use data. Use data. We select income. Given that, use the data in outlier is equal to true. Is it true? Can you see this? We are going to return income when outlier is true. This is something important. We are going to bring an outlier here when, so we are going to bring income when outlier is true. So we are going to see where is outliers. These numbers, all these numbers are outliers. These are outliers. Place them by the mean. So we cannot remove them. When you calculate a mean with outliers, it means that suppose if income, let us calculate the mean of this. So there is something that I cannot escape or keep or maintain my sleep without telling you. That is why I'm rushing. Okay, we are going to make these outlier null values such that you can replace them and remove the null values in the formula. This is it. We made them null values. Then you are going to replace a value in the we are going to replace null values. That is why I told you that you are going to create a null value and replace them. It is the purpose of running, but you create them and the use data. Okay, used data, then income. If we do this, it means that you are selecting the null values that you have defined, then is equal to. Can you replace it with mean or median? An idea, please. I need your idea. Is it mean or median? Can we use the mean or median, please?
It depends. To me, it depends.
Okay. Okay, by default, you are going to replace it by mean. Okay, we are going to replace it by mean. This is equal to mean. Okay, then mean of use data, income. Okay, but we remove this na.rm. It means that we're going to calculate the mean of this this variable, but taking the null values away is equal to true. Then we do this. When we detect, when we come back and run this code, you can see, oh, sorry. When we come back and run this code, you can see that all the values which was outlier are replaced by 50.92. This is very good. So let us plot an outlier, which a box plot which is going to replace this one, and see if outlier are removed. So box plot, this box plot of use data, then use data income outline is equal to false. When we do it, can you see outlier I automatically removed? Congratulations to us. This is good. We managed to remove outliers from our data set.
So is that why it is called the box plot?
Yeah, box plot used to determine the distribution, the comparison between the groups, and to detect outliers. Then we used it to detect outliers. We are running into data visualization in coming Saturday. Don't worry, we will see important of each visual. So this box plot, we have used it to detect outlier. Outliers are removed successfully. You can see this is the way of removing outliers. And it is really good. Just a simple codes, but going straight to the target. So what else? We are going to do analysis. So we are not going to cover all the contents that we have studied 2 days in 2 hours. Sorry, we cannot make it. But we tried to give you something which is important, which you can use in your work. Another thing which you can use is that I'm going to show you making a summary tables. It will take all our time, but it is really important to try to focus making a summary tables. Making a summary tables. What do you think is a summary table? A summary table, sometimes summary table is made in Excel, it is called a pivot tables. Yeah, a pivot table is a summary table in Excel, but we are no longer in Excel. We are advanced. We are going to use R programming to calculate a summary table. The first of all, we are going to use dplyr package, and we have loaded it. We made something like library dplyr. The second of all, we are going to run about the function or the the function in dplyr, which is called group by. It takes the column and group it. To group it, it means that it takes the only unique. Okay, unique. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about the thing that is called unique. There is two things which is also important. Everything is becoming important in my head. I'm going to tell you all of them. Okay, there is a function which is called unique. If we take a unique, use the data, then let us take like, it is fine to take a gender. Oh, when you finish your analysis, remember to clean this column, which is correct outlier. So to clean the column, you can use our use data is equal to subset is equal to negative outlier. So this will clean the column. I don't think I don't like to use the packages. That is why we are working with R in base. It is really important, but it costs more time and it takes more time to know it. I subset data and select, then minus outlier. To use package is easy. To use packages are easy, and it seems good. But to me, I also use the base functions. So when you run this and come back to view your data, you can see that there is no outlier we have there. The last column is gender, but when we were using outliers, you can see that. Oh, what is outlier? You outlier, where are you? Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it has been there. Okay. Unique data.gender, it returns only the unique values. We have a male and a female. This function unique is important. Unique gender, we have a male and a female. What if we do this function table? It automatically calculates the frequency table. Sorry, this is use data. Gender. You see, we have female which are 3,221, and you have male which is 3,179. It calculates automatically the frequency table. You see, just a simple function table. Okay. Then what can we do with this table? So we have been the people we have been together in the CAP session in number 1. I told them how to define their own data frame. Do you still remember it? Or we can do it again. Okay. We are going.
You can do it again.
We can do it again. So there is a function which carry data.frame. This function. When this data.frame, you are in this data.frame, you define the names and the values. Okay. Let us first of all take this table. When you take, suppose this K is this table. Yes, K is a table of gender. It means that it will return the frequency table of gender. What if we take a names of K? It will return only male and female, the unique value. This is similar like to do this unique. It is names. When you write a names, suppose the names of our used data, it will return only the column names. It is like writing column names or names. It is enough. Okay, fine. When you write this case, this case is a frequency table, but it can be numeric. When you write as numeric, as numeric, this case, it will only return numbers. Can you see the difference between names and the as numeric? Names return the unique variable or the column in names, as numeric return the values. This is opportunity to grab. Okay, so we are going to create a small visual table which contain the gender and the frequency, but not frequency table. It is a data frame. It is in the form of data frame. Another thing, when you take when you do population table, prop table of the table of what you have. Yeah, we should have used in this case, but let's come back on it. You see, it calculates the proportion table. It takes the one value in the table and divide it by the sum. Each value it by the sum. This is another important. We're going to use the three. We're going to use the table, names as numeric, and the prop table to calculate a good summary table of our data which are in gender. So let us take data frame, data.frame. Okay, then gender is equal to, we have seen that names of gender returns only the unique variable. Table of use the data, then gender. If we do this, have you seen we have gender, female and male? We have the first column. We are going to create the second column. Then the second column will be values. Counts is equal to as.numeric, the table of our used data, then in genders. In gender, you see, we have now the second column. We have a gender and we have a counts. So we can also calculate the percentages. Percentages is equal to round. We need to round it first. This function round, it round up or round down, or round depending on the number of the digits that you make it remain at the decimal. Okay, we're going to take prop table of our use data in gender. This prop table, what's that? Names. Okay. Oh. Okay. Percentage. I think it may work, but it is returning. Oh, it is as numeric. as numeric. Then add another one here. You see, it is working now. It was missing this function as numeric to return only numeric values. It was take the gender and the values, but we only need the values. That is why we put as numeric here. You can see it is good, but we can also times 100 to make it percentages. You can see this is the percentages. So this is the good summary table. You can also have wrong numbers because we decided to work on gender, but you can have the education category. You can have everything here and make the summary table like this one. This is the first way to do this. Then the second way is to use the DPLYR, use a function group by and summarize. To summarize, it means that it can create a summary according to what you give. It returns a summary. So let us rush on it such that time cannot catch us. When you take that, use data, then Ctrl+Shift+M to return a pipe, then group by. We are going to group by education. It is add. It's been add. Okay, fine. Let's see. Add not found. Let us see what the names of our data set. Names of our data set. Use the data. Oh, we don't have education there. Why me? Okay, let us take income category. Income category can work. Inc cat, like this one. Yeah, it works. Okay. We group by income category, then we insert the pipe. Then we are going to take function called summarize. Summarize. This function summarize is important tool in data analysis. Please, it saved my time, my life and my time more days. That's why I am going to talk about it deeply. Then we group by income category. It means that it will return this income category. Okay, this 50 plus 50 to $75. So what you have done? We've mapped it long, maybe. Okay, this will work. It works. It's fine. Okay, then summarize. We are going to summarize what? We are going to summarize income. Suppose if we want to summarize income. Then the first of all, count. We can do count is equal to, when you do n and this one, it will return the count of these groups. Where is the plus 9 plus 79 under $25 and they want income categories bringing the problems, and we are almost at the end. Let us see names. And see another one which is like a car category. Let us select car category and replace it instead of income category. Group by. Sorry for income category, we have mapped it in maybe something went wrong, but we are not going to be back on it. Suppose economy, it is kept. There is 1,841 people who have an economical category, and there's who have a luxury and there's who have a standard. Then we can calculate another summary. Suppose we want to mean income. Mean income is equal to mean, then income because we have income there. Okay, when we run it, you see their mean income of people who have current category of economy is 21.9. I know fixed dollars. If it's gone down in francs, I don't know anything. Okay, we can calculate the standard deviation of income. SD income is equal to standard deviation of income. This is the standard deviation of income of people who have economy. It is 5.24. People who have luxury, it is 28.7. People who have the standard, it is this one. This is the standard deviation. Then we can also calculate the median. This is equal to, median income is equal to median income. This one, you can see median income 22.75. This function is summarized. This is the method of data analysis, and this is really good. So I hope it is time to end the session. Was it good? So I can tell you more. Hey. Yeah, it's time. It's time. Hello. Oh, I can't hear anyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we are hearing you.
Okay, it is time to close the session.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Was it good?
Definitely was good.
Yeah, sure. Very sure.
Fine. Thank you.
Get something at least.
Okay.
It was good, but so fast.
But so fast because we have many things to